Okay guys, so let's take a look at the problems in our last day. Okay, if y and y equal to mx plus 4 and the line y equal to negative 2x has no intersections, well then what should m equals to? Obviously if they don't have intersections, they are what? Parallel lines should have the same slope, right? So m should equal to negative 2. Okay, and guys, for the question number 2, we have a box plot to read. Okay, so we need to find the range and median from this graph. The median is very easy to locate, right? This is the median for box plot, which is 9. And for the range, right, it's gonna be the difference between the minimum and the maximum, and that's gonna be 16 minus 5, so it's gonna be 11. All right, and then for question number 3, you have a cone and we want to find the surface area. Well, the surface area formula for a cone is gonna be pi RL plus pi R squared, right? Okay, so here we do need to find the value of this length L, right? And because it's 5 and 12 as the length of the right the leg of this right angle, so L is going to be 13, right? It's gonna form a classic Pythagorean triple here. So it's gonna be pi times 5 times 12 plus pi times 5 squared, and that's gonna be 60 pi plus 25 pi. Sorry, not 12. Made a little writing error here. Should be pi times 13. Okay, so 65 pi plus 25 pi, which is 90 pi in the end. That's the answer. Okay, and now guys, let's take a look at question 4. So here, right, Andy is the owner of a bakery and he would like to know if the weather affects the daily sales in a month. So he creates two-way frequency table below based on data he collected. Okay, so here we have a two-way frequency table, right? And the first question wants us to find how many daily sales are above, right, 1,000 when it's raining. All right, so the way to understand this, right, is that, well, the total dates for a daily sale that's beyond 1,000 is going to be 55, and 30 of them is sunny days. So raining day is just going to be 55 minus 30, right? So that's 25. And then the relative frequency of daily sales that's less than 1,000 among the sunny days is how many percent? Okay, so sunny days is going to be 15, right? And the total is going to be 45. So here you do 15 over 45, right? So it's going to be 33.33 lasting forever, right? You can just write 33 here. Alright, and then for the last problem, showing us the following graph, which cannot be obtained by translation. So translation means, right, movements, right? You're moving to the left or moving down, right? You move in certain directions. Okay, so obviously you can get A, you can get B, but C you do need to rotate it, right? So C is not gonna be created through translation, and you can also get D as well. Okay, all right. So this is all for the review section. All right guys, good job for practicing and from day 1 to day 4, right? And I hope you have a good summer.